Hi, Brittany with Fit by Brit. Okay, 90-90 series or Shin Box. This is the best way to start with a mobility, heading into mobility and trying to work on your mobility. Your hips are often locked up for the amount of sitting we do, so this would be a good routine to start. So you're gonna start with your legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need to put your hands behind you, you totally can. You're gonna lower or rotate your femurs in your hips, in your pelvis, and lower to the side. And so now you're facing to the right, okay, or to the left, whatever way you're facing. Don't be afraid to use your hands. Use your hands to help you sit up nice and tall. So we're pushing down the knees to help us sit tall, lifting our belly off our belt, okay, not letting our belly come down on our belt or our pants. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, breathing into this, using what I call magic breaths. It's like blowing fog on the window, like you would write your initials in it. If you're having trouble sitting up tall, you can lean over to the side, you can put a block. There's all kinds of modifications. Okay, so if you need to be leaning, that's okay. Sitting up tall. And then you're gonna lift the left knee as much as you can, keeping the right knee down. So I'm thinking about bringing the legs apart from each other, and then I'm gonna allow it to follow through, facing the other direction. So same thing on the other side, just sitting up nice and tall, lifting your torso out of your hips, pressing the knees down to sit tall, pushing down on the mat to help you sit tall, shoulders down and back, magic breaths. Lifting the right knee as much as you can, keeping the left knee down, and then let it follow through. Okay, holding here. All right, I'm gonna yearn this knee out of my hip, like I'm a mannequin coming apart, okay? So I'm gonna yearn it out to the side. I'm gonna press my knee down so I'm using the friction of the floor, and I'm going to drive this leg back using the friction of the floor without moving. And I'm gonna hold for 6, 5, 4, nice and gentle, 3, 2, relax. Again, we're gonna do that 6 times. Press, reach out, down, and back. Driving this hip forward, so we're wringing out the hip right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, continuing to sit up nice and tall, using that magic breath to exhale and send that breath to where we feel the tension or the weakness or the cramping. And relax. 3 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 2 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 1 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Lifting the knee as much as I can. So thinking about bringing the knees apart from each other for a moment, opening up the legs, and once I can't do it anymore, I'll rotate through. Same thing on the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, I'm gonna yearn my knee out of my hip, pressing down onto the mat, pushing the knee back without moving really. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, driving it back. 6, really thinking of pressing through my heel, getting this glute and hip to work. And relax. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 3 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 2 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 2 more. You'll see I'll often mess up the count, but what's 1 more? Hopefully it's never 1 less. And I'm pressing and relax. Open this knee as much as I can, keeping the left knee down, get the stretch, and then have it follow through. You can put your hands behind you or you can hold your hands up when we're doing that. Okay, we're gonna bring the hands out in front of the front shin, squaring up and turning to the right or the side. So depending on which way you're facing. Trying to square to the hips, to the side that we rotate. You're gonna press down on this knee and try to lift this back ankle, working on internal rotation right here, and you're gonna hold it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Now, if your ankle is not lifting, do not worry. just trying to lift will be work. The minute I try to lift my foot off the mat, I'm working, right? It doesn't matter how much I lift off the thing. Sometimes less motion is more work, right? Because if we go for more motion, I might be dropping my chest and changing the position of my body, not necessarily working on the internal rotation of the hip. So do not judge your success by how much motion you create. I'm not going to move my torso at all, and all that motion is happening here at the hip. I could get higher, but where am I getting it from? The torso, the body positioning. So think about what you're working. We're working internal rotation right here at the hip. So if you're not lifting, that's okay. Stay in the work. Eventually will. If you don't stay in the work, you might not get better as fast as the person who just stays in the work. One more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Open the knee as much as you can, keeping the right knee down and have it follow through. Hands in front of the shin so you can lean forward a little bit. If you're struggling, you can lean forward a little bit more, but only lean forward as much as you need to. Trying to stay up a little bit tall, just hinging forward. But even though we're hinging forward, keep your chest up. Don't collapse and slouch. Flat back, sitting up nice and tall. Lift the back ankle for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. And I like to reach to the heel. I'm not super dorsiflexing, so I'm not super cranking that foot to my shin, but I'm standing in my foot. Relax one more because I lost count. Good. Open the right knee as much as you can, keeping the left knee down, getting the stretch, and then have it follow through. Now we're back to the first side. You're going to lower your forearm. I'm going to turn so you can see me. You're going to lower your forearm down to the mat, okay? Like we're in a side plank. Our torso is nice and tall. That's how much my elbow is going to be out. I'm in a strong side plank. Both of my knees stay down. I'm going to lift my front ankle, working external rotation of the front hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, 6 seconds, 6 sets. Trying to turn these muscles on using isometrics with the muscle activation theory of 6 seconds, 6 sets, just trying to take a gentle contraction to wake up those muscles. One more. Any harder, we'll probably just compensate, which isn't a bad thing, but when we're trying to improve on our weaknesses, it can be. Coming back up nice and tall. We're going to open that knee as much as we can, keeping the knee down, other knee down, and then follow through. I'm going to try to face so you can see from the side view how tall I'm trying to be, strong up through my side bodies as well. So we're working external rotation of the front hip, but there's a lot going on. We're also working internal rotation of the right hip. We're working our side bodies here in this side plank position, shoulder stability, so a lot of things. Both knees stay down, lift your front ankle and hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Better to find the work versus find the motion. Everything should be nice and strong. Belly is drawing in, shoulders are back. Relax. 3 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. 2 more. Relax. 1 more. Coming back up to a seated position. You're going to lift that knee as much as you can, keeping the opposite knee down, rotating back to the side. Okay, so we're back to the first original side. Okay, I'm going to face you just so you have a better view. Okay, you're going to take your outside arm or your front leg arm and reach it up and over and side bend up and over. So not only am I reaching this arm, I want to be extending out of my elbow, but I'm kind of making my hip heavy like I'm a toddler who doesn't want to be picked up by their parent. Okay, and side bending up and over, magic breath. breathing into the tight area to help activate it and release it and open it up. So let me turn again just so you can see. I'm staying in between the window pane. I'm not collapsing in. I'm opening the chest, and you can even just open up to the ceiling a little bit more, getting some rotation in there. Breathe. Release. We're going to rotate to the other side. I'm going to come back around so you see me. I'll open that knee, follow through. So now we're back to the second side. We're taking that other arm, front leg, and side bending up and over. Breathe into it, magic breath. Pulling that belly in, lifting the torso out of the hips, reaching up and over. Release. Lift that right knee as much as you can, keeping the left knee down or whatever knee is moving with you. All right, so back to the first original side. We're going to do that side bend again. I'm going to angle up so you can see me. Actually, I'm going to have to come all the way around here. Side bending up and over like we just did. Okay, breathe into it like we just did. Belly is drawing in and up. Now, you're going to take this hand and kind of put it back behind you. Take the opposite hand to meet it like a push-up position. So this knee is reaching away, okay? If we're gonna have activation or a stretch or tension on something, it has to have pulls from opposite directions. So this knee is gonna be yearning this way, and my collarbones are gonna be yearning this way, or my belly is gonna be yearning this way as well, okay? So this knee reaching this way, collarbones this way, belly this way. I'm nice and tall and long, twisting the body. I'm going to go into a push-up, pulling the belly in and up. You'll feel the stretch in the rotation, and then push back up for 5. Breathe. Forward, trying to rotate that torso towards the floor, but being gentle with the body. 1 more, using your breath, sending it to the place of tension or weakness or cramping, okay? And then we're going to come out of that and rotate to the other side, okay? So you're gonna lift that knee as much as you can, keeping the right knee down, and follow through, okay? I'm gonna turn so my back is not at you, okay? Side bend up and over. Left arm goes behind you, or sideline arm goes behind you. Other hand comes to meet it. I'm yearning this knee away, okay? The far knee away from the collarbones and the belly, reaching this way. You're going to go down into that push-up position, pulling the belly in for 5, 4, 3, and 1. Coming back to center, lifting the knee as much as I can, and then have it follow through. And we're back to our first original side. Okay? All right, we're here. All right. You're going to cross your arms over your chest and put your hands out in front. It's okay to have your hands out in front. You can still create the work, okay? I'm going to have my hands here just so you guys can see. So what I'm trying to do is square up my hips to the side, and I'm making my torso as long as possible. Once again, yearning my collarbones this way as I lower myself over my front leg. So I'm pushing this leg down to resist the falling of the torso. So this front leg is working a lot, and so is this back knee and internal rotation. So I'm resisting falling this way. I'm fighting it by pushing away from the floor, and then back up. Again, resist. Long torso. Forward folds. 3 more. You can cross your arms over your chest if you can handle it. It's actually pretty hard when you have the weight of the torso coming down. And then you can use your hands to come back up if you need to. There's all kinds of ways you can do this. There's no wrong way. You just want to find the work that is comfortable but challenging. Don't just go through the motions. 1 more. 5 or 6 of them. Okay, rotate through to the other side. Same thing here. Hands out in front or crossed over your chest. Forward folds over the front knee. I'm resisting to fold forward. And then I back up. Again, resisting to fold forward. Two more. 1 more. the right knee as much as you can, have it follow through, and back to the original side. Good. And then we're just gonna rock back and forth for a few. You can put your hands here, or you can just hold